wondered what special powers any one of us might possess. Even your mother, Eliza, might have hidden talents. Why, only this morning, I happened to get into conversation over lunch with a gentleman at that new vegetarian restaurant near St. Paul's. Now, he said I might possibly have great psychical gifts lying hidden for want of cultivation. Who knows? I might be a hypnotist, or a clairvoyant, or a medium, or an automatic writer, and never know for want of psychical development. It's unfortunate that my socks make such demands on your time, but you must appreciate that the psychical side of our nature is far more important. Eliza, do you think we pay sufficient attention to the developing of the psychical side of our nature?
Isn't that to do with mediums and table rapping?
Well, that might, of course, come into it, but...
I thought it was. I can do that. One rap means yes.
Yes.
2 raps means no.
Righto.
Are there any spirits present? Will they answer questions?
Do I have any great psychical gifts unknown to me? Oh, my. This may be of interest to you, Parker. A case a couple of years ago where a clairvoyant discovered the body of a chap from Yorkshire who went missing. She'd seen him in a dream she had and wrote to the family. And that very same clairvoyant, a Mrs. Bunbury Peck, is to lecture on psychic law tonight at the town hall and will perform experiments. I've told your mistress we must on no account miss it. The cinematograph will have to wait. Therefore, Parker, we require no supper this evening. Thank you. The performance began at 8:30, but we arrived early. No one else had arrived except for a lady in full evening dress with a rather shabby cloak over it. The lady looked at Eliza, and Eliza looked at the lady, and the next moment they were kissing each other. They both talked at once, and they laughed a lot while they were talking. It appeared that they were old friends. Eliza introduced me to Miss Bella Ware, known professionally as Mrs. Bunbury Peck. She said that she was delighted to know me, and she seemed delighted as well, which I found unusual. We didn't pay a penny for the performance. She insisted we had the best seats in the house. She said that if we made a fuss, she would not come round afterwards for whiskey and soda, so emergency arrangements had to be made. We would not normally keep spirits in the house. I hardly recognized the lady on stage. She'd become very pale, and there were dark lines under her eyes, which certainly hadn't been there before. Now, I didn't understand everything she said about psychic force. Had some doubt that she understood it herself, but the experiments were really wonderful. The audience was most enthusiastic. I'm looking forward to putting some questions to her on psychical matters. She greatly admired our dwelling meadow suite. She said that she knew good taste when she saw it. She also praised the whiskey, and in this respect, her actions confirmed her words. She said she found the sandwiches the very best she had yet struck. She said she'd known at once that I was a sportsman. Eliza asked her why she'd changed her name. She said it was a business name, as plain as possible, to sound more of a novelty, and then people would believe that her act was genuine. Eliza and I were greatly surprised to find that it was not. "It's all kid," said Mrs. Bunbury Peck. Now, I reminded her that she had used her powers to help the police discover a body. But it seems this was just a lucky mistake. And everywhere she goes, she makes sure the story is printed up in the local paper. "But you're a sportsman, my old dear," she said. "And you won't breathe a word, will you?" Well, I've decided to discontinue psychical investigations. Now, they do me no harm. In fact, I had a very pleasant evening. But they do seem to make other people so abominably dishonest. Is anybody there? I await your command.